Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to another Mechabellum video. Today I've got a banger of a game for you. Between the two not top, but really good players, Narayan and Easel. I've played them a lot on ladder. This is from the midweek mini tournament 114 in Europe. And there's some insane plays here, some cool unit matchups, and I'm excited to show you this game. It really was a fantastic match to watch live. Narayan is a Twitch streamer. I think he was streaming when this happened, so you could go watch that on his stream if he does archive his videos. And then Easel, I've played Easel quite a bit in tournaments and on ladder. Very strong player as well. He's gone for Fortified Specialist with Arclights and Sledgehammers. And then Narayan's got Fangs, Sledgehammers. So let's see what he brings in. Easel decides to go for Marksman. And let's see what Narayan goes for. Both these players play fairly fast. So I'm going to try and keep up with their play. With the elite specialist, it's really hard to decide what you're going to go for first here. I think Marksman is a good call into this lineup because often what players will do is this exact thing. When they have Arclights and Sledgehammers, they'll just buy 2 Marksman. And having Marksman on the board when your opponent doesn't have any chaff is really good. So let's see how this first round plays out. Narayan should have the advantage. These Sledgehammers are going to get locked on almost immediately. Yeah. And at this level 2, the Marksman one-shots the Sledgehammer, which is also really good. Also, one of the things about Elite Specialists is that they kind of expected to win round 1. So if he didn't, this would not have gone well for him. So good round here for Narayan. He will take the win in round 1. Okay, some interesting choices here. I like the laser sights. Missile device is really good. Easel skips and Narayan takes the laser sights. Probably going to put it on one of the marksmen. I thought Easel would do the same. He now unlocks some crawlers. So he's now got level 2 crawlers on the board. I wonder where he's going to put them. Okay, puts them all the way on the line at the back. That's nice. Ends his turn. Like I said, Narayan's quite a fast player. I know Easel plays quite fast as well. So let's see what he does. He needs to bring in chaff here, so he's most likely considering bringing crawlers or fangs or something just to distract the marksman because he's kind of behind in that sense. He does decide to go for fangs, goes for 3 sets of fangs. Now he's got 100 left. What's he going to do with that after he's placed his fangs? Using mass recruitment to get that 3rd set of fangs. Is he going to bank it or is he going to play it out and use it? Okay, he banks it. All right, let's see how this goes. The fangs should help protect against the marksman. This marksman. The equipment that Narayan got, he did not put on any unit as yet. Got the laser sights, decided not to put it on anything. Definitely going better for Easel here with the protection of the fangs. Marksman doing a lot of work, but is it going to be enough? I don't think it is. It looks like Easel will take the round. Nice. And we move on to round 3. Right, so some interesting reinforcements here. I like the missile strike the most. Narayan likes to take extended range sledgehammer, advanced missile device. I think the missile strike is probably the best here. if you do want to commit into sledgehammers, which Narayan does, then you would take the extended range sledgehammer. I did kind of spoil it a bit earlier, but this was the strategy that he went against me. It seems to be something that he likes. Extended range sledgehammers. As elite, I think this is really good because now you can spam it. Also, not a lot of things at the early stage of the game that can handle level 2 sledgehammers. He puts the laser sights on the sledgehammers. There's a missile coming in to kill these crawlers. I think that's really good. So now we've got 4 sets of sledgehammers on each side. Some extra chaff for Easel. So all he did was brought in 2 sets of sledgehammers and some fangs. No text on the board yet. He's using the missile strike to hit the crawlers. What are they thinking about now? Maybe they're thinking of doing a missile. Okay, he upgrades the arc light. The missile hits the crawlers on the bottom left here, but the crawlers on the right are still incoming. Let's see how this round goes. Mostly hitting chaff right now. Marksman gets the arc light on the left hand side. That's a really good one. These sledgehammers on the right hand side are doing work. Left side, looks like Narayan is losing on the left, but it looks like he's doing okay on the right. He might just... Oh, actually, he wins on the left, so it looks like he will win the round. Let's see. Will he? If this marksman turns, he might... Okay, he definitely won't now. Oh, it's all about the marksman here, man. Oh, we've got 2 sledgehammers versus 2 sledgehammers. Let's speed this up because this is going to take a while. Neither of them have defense or attack enhancement, so the blue sledgehammers should have the advantage here. And the round is probably going to end in a draw because we only have 15 seconds left. Awesome. We move on to round 4. Phantoms, Phoenix, Wraiths, and Steel Balls. Lots of air, so most likely it's going to be aerial pickups here. Phantom Ray for Easel. I think it's between the Phantom Rays and the Phoenixes here. That would be my choice. In most cases, I would take the Phoenixes. They're good against everything else in the drop. That's kind of how I pick my units. Cool. Promotions all around. Easel gives his sledges a promotion that did well previous round. Got the Phoenixes coming in here. What does Narayan do with his money? Promotes the marksman. They did a great job. They deserve it. A little bit of duplication here between the roles, but there's a lot of single targets on the board. So I think it was really good to get the Phoenix. I think it was a great read. More sledgehammers on the board. We are now creating a line of sledgehammers. Easel goes for the mechanical rage. Sells off one of the Phantom Rays, brings in 2 crawlers. Right, let's see how this goes. So the first tick in the match so far is the mechanical range on the sledgehammers. I like that. That's gonna help a lot with chaff clear. But for me, Narayan's board just looks so much better, you know? Looks stronger, looks like there's more power on the board right now. Especially with the Phoenixes. Those Phoenixes are already doing lots and lots of work. This is a level 3 marksman, got promoted. Looking very equal right now. I don't know who's got it yet. It's all down to the marksman and the Phoenix right now. Looks like this Phoenix is going to get through and get a debuff on the tower. That's going to help Narion quite a bit and most likely get him to win the round. Yeah, that'll give him the round. Okay. This round goes to Narion. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I'm just assuming it's Narion. And I hope it is Easel. If you do watch this video, I'm sorry. Laser Sights, Ion Blast, Heavy Armor, and Elite Fang. Easel goes for Eon Blast. Laser Sights again for Narion. I wonder if it's going to put it on the Sledgehammers or if he's going to put it on the Marksman. This Eon is going to do damage. Ooh, Mechanical Rage on the Sledgehammers. Okay. So, Narion sells his Marksman. Gets Mechanical Rage on the Sledgehammers. What's he going to do next? He promotes his Phoenix. Okay, so now it seems he's committing to the Phoenix. 2 shields for Easel, just in case. But he's going to soon find out that he doesn't need it because Narion decided to go for the Laser Sights instead of the Eon. Oh, that Eon is good. Is it though? Is it? Oh, that is getting all the Sledgehammers. Oh, that is oddly satisfying to watch. Just an Eon melting mix. Oh, that is going to give Easel a massive win this round. Bit of a misplay there by Narion. I'm sure he should have thought about that, Eon, but one of the things about Elite is that you're broke. You don't have a lot of money. You need to be very efficient with your money. You can't just take spells. You need to think about what you want to build and how you want to strengthen your board, and lots of compromises to be made. Over 1,000 damage now done to Narion. Still got a decent amount of HP left though. Rhino Assault Mustang, Production Line, Mass Produced Phoenix, and Fortified Overlord. Nothing piques my interest there. Narion goes for the skip, sells off his other Marksman. So does Easel. Easel skips. He's got the Missile Strike now of cooldown. More Sledgehammers for Narion. I love this. I love this. Put some crawlers behind him. Got a nice formation going here for Easel. He immediately takes aerial specialization on his Marksman. Is he going to bring in more? Yes, he does. He brings in 2 Marksmen to help out with that. Got a lot of crawlers on the board. I don't know if the chaff clear between the Sledgehammers and the Arclights is going to be enough for this. We'll have to see. I like that he's got range on the Sledgehammers now. So does Narion. So far, it looks kind of like a mirror match, except that Easel, yeah, he's been winning with some spells, getting some tempo. It's got a missile on this side now. I don't think that's gonna kill the Sledgehammers, but it will take out the crawlers. Oh, that's unfortunate. So there's this line of blue Sledgehammers just walking into you. What do you do as Easel? Wonder what he's thinking right now. For me, I would be thinking about maybe some Scorpions, but it might be too late. You actually want to get into Scorpions quite early against extended range Sledgehammers. And yeah, the Sledgehammer's doing work now, especially with the levels. They've got a advantage. Easel must be feeling the pressure right now, so let's see. Shield survived. That's a small win for the round. And he does win the right hand side. Gets the debuff. Is he gonna get the shield on the left hand side? Narion might get that field. There's one rogue Sledgehammer shooting the shield. The Marksman coming in doing a lot of work now. This level 3 has been doing a lot of damage. Total of 77,000 for the match so far. But it does look like Narion will take the round and does not succeed in getting the shield. Easel ahead on HP still, but losing slowly. Ooh, unit reinforcements. Sabertooth, Typhoon, Void Eye, and Steel Ball. What do they pick? I kind of like the Sabertooth and Sal here. Nothing else looks good for these boards. That's exactly what Narian does. Gets range on the Phoenix, brings in more Sledgehammers. Is there even space? Is there even space for these Sledgehammers? It looks like there will be. I think he can squeeze another one in here and maybe another one in here. If he keeps going. Easel takes the balls and sells one. That is the most money. But you don't get it in one round. So let's see. What does he do here? It's round 7. He's feeling the crunch now. There's a lot of pressure. He brings in a mountain with efficient maintenance. I told you guys, this game is going to get spicy now. Mountain plating. First time I've seen this in a game. He parks the mountain right in front here. Blocks 700 damage when attacked. The blocking effect increases with rank, and for each rank, blocks an additional 700 damage. Right. Let's see how this Titan performs into the Sledgehammers. Level 3 Sledgehammers, no joke. This is not going to be an easy task. Only 6,000 per hit. This is getting spicy. Right, they immediately lock onto the mountain. That's kind of the idea. They do more damage than the threshold, but I mean 700 is still being blocked, so almost half of the damage is being negated from the Sledgehammers. I assume he will go down this round. He's got balls coming in, they tanking a bit, but he is winning on the right hand side. The tanks now just doing a crazy good job. I also noticed that he put down missile interceptors. I think that was for the Phantom Rays, but they do get shot down. That was a bit of a misplay in my opinion, because I don't think Easel was going to keep those ever. Does get the debuff on the right hand side. This mountain's still standing, but under a lot of attack from Narian's unit. The mountain does go down, but there's a massive army coming in from the right hand side for Narian, and they will probably clean up. And win the round for Narian. Really good round for Narian. Easel on the back foot, but now he's got mountains on the board. Lightning Storm looks spicy. I like that one. Some guys might take advanced targeting system here. Extended range Phantom Rays. This has had some play recently, but it's mostly good for high explosive. They both go for advanced targeting system. It's round 8. You need every little bit of advantage you can get, and that extra 10 range does help. Is Easel going to bring on more mountains? We've got 5 sets of Phoenix on the board now. That's a lot of damage. Got the other set of balls being sold now. Lots of chaff on the board. The chaff clear is okay. Now it's just, can the Sledgehammers break through the mountains? The second mountain hits the board, and they've now got gun-launched missile. Launches a rocket from its arm cannons every 15 seconds. So similar to side gun from the Sabertooth, but with a lot more damage and a range of 180. 180. That means anything that comes from about here, I think. I think it's about over here. Yeah, about over here. He's gonna start hitting with these gun launch missiles almost immediately as soon as these guys start moving. So that's really good. Also, small note, the efficient maintenance cost has been reduced for Season 4 for all of the Titans. I really like that change. I felt like it was kind of unfair that the Abyss was 150 and the War Factory was 200. So now all the Titans are 150 for efficient maintenance. We do have electromagnetic shot on the Phoenix now, so they are disabling a lot of the ticks of the units on Easel's side. The mountain's still not really getting through. That one dies, but there is one on the left hand side. Narian is still winning the right, but this time Easel does get a debuff on the left. Narian now targeting the right tower of Easel. It's gonna go down, and he's gonna get a debuff just in time for the Phoenixes to start taking out some Phantom Rays and start targeting the Sledgehammers. Who's gonna win this one? I don't know. Oh, that looks really good. Oh, that was the gun-launched missile. Oh, do it again. I want to see it again. Is he gonna get to? It's not. I think it's gonna take too long. It's gonna come. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. And he gets a shot off that hits nothing. Just whiffs air. And there is one brave Sledgehammer at level 4. He deserves a promotion. I hope Narion gives it to him. Unit reinforcements now. Going into round 9. Sandworm for Narion. He picks it and sells it almost immediately. Starts giving out promotions to his Phoenixes. Now gets Electromag on the Sledges as well. And also gets Quantum Reassembly. Ooh, that's really strong. Portable shield for the Fangs. Level 2 mountain on the board now, guys. So that's extra armor. Extra damage on the gun-launched missile. The Eon Blast is back. That's going to do a lot of damage on this side. Is that right? Is that... I think he's maybe targeting the Phoenixes here with that as well. Doesn't seem correct. And now he's got a missile strike over here. 3rd mountain on the board. We must note that Narion has only taken an attack enhancement 2. And now Easel has attack enhancement 2 and attack and defense enhancement 2. More Sledgehammers on the board now. Basically using them as chaff. So I think this mountain play was really smart by Easel, because one of the things about Elite Specialists is that it's really hard to pivot. And so for him to now pivot from the strategy that he's in now in order to counter these mountains would be really expensive. So it's really a hard thing to do for Elite Specialists. And now the Eon Blast on the right hand side, taking out a lot of the tanks, but not really doing that much damage, to be honest. The mountains are tanking a lot of damage though, and are doing a fantastic job at taking out these tanks. This is what I wish I had done against Narion. That's why I enjoyed this game so much. Sorry, dude. You did it to me, and now I'm watching someone else counter you against this strat. And it feels very good. Oddly satisfying. Right. Big round win for Easel. Narion down to 631 HP. Another Lightning Storm. This spell will only be offered if you pick it, it won't be offered again, so it will only be offered once. So this will be the last time Easel gets to pick it, and probably the last time he gets to use it, because the game is probably going to be over soon. Narion, he don't have no money, so he skips. Yeah, he needs to figure out a way to defend against these mountains. What is he going to do? Goes for the Stormcallers. Okay. Is he going to get AP on them? Okay, he gets Fire. Incendiary. I thought he would have gotten high explosive tank shells. I called him AP. Oh, that looks like a really good play. Farseer with photon emission, but he's only got 1. Puts it over here so it covers both the mountains, so the mountains won't get affected by the electromags for the first 20 seconds of the round. I think that's really good. Very smart play, but there is going to be fire on the ground now. So that's going to make a massive difference. We got the storm on the left-hand side for Easel. That's going to make a massive difference. How is this going to go? I'm not sure. Well, I know because I watched it, but I have to build attention. Also, if you made it this far in the video, please do leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. I really enjoy making this content. I really enjoyed the feedback that I received from everyone and the support I've had so far. Right. There's a lightning storm going off. Gets through the shield on the left hand side. There's fire on the board. This whole side is gonna burn. Light on fire. It looks like the right side will be winning, but the left side is in trouble. This tower has been upgraded. It's been fortified. So it's going to take a bit longer to go down. But I think it will go down eventually. It does go down. However, Narian still has half his army on the right-hand side to defend with. And yeah, all of his phoenixes are spawning to the right-hand side over here now. He gets the debuff. The fire on the ground really did a lot of work. The phoenixes now have all respawned and are doing loads of damage. It looks like Narian will take round 10. That was really good. It is looking really good. This game is tight. It is on a knife's edge. More spell reinforcements. I like the balance of spells right now. I think we're in a good place. I like the change where if you pick a spell, it won't be offered again. So we don't have multiple bombardments and multiple lightning storms. Narian skips. What does Easel go for? Shield drop. I like that. More shields helps him protect the Titans a bit more against these sledgehammers. Brings in another Titan. Oh my word. Oh, there's now range on the sledgehammers as well. I don't know if that's going to do the job. But I think it'll do very well. This one on the right hand side did an amazing job previous round. So I'm sure he's going to do a lot of damage. I definitely think that Narian needs to get defense enhancement here. I think it's going to help him a lot. Maybe he doesn't value it. Maybe he just doesn't have money. He's got 750 left now. So let's see. Where does Easel put this mountain? Probably on the right hand side here, right? That's probably what's going to happen. Okay. More shields, promotions all around. That's what he uses the 754. Goes for temp range and then rapid resupply. Easel changes his mind and goes for the mountain on the right hand side. He has now enabled smoke bomb. That's a tech I have not seen either. This is the real showcase of the mountain. I was really enjoying this game when I watched it. I was smiling ear to ear. I'm smiling ear to ear right now, seeing all of this tech. What a spectacular game. What a spectacular game. Right. The mountain on the right hand side gets obliterated. The second mountain on the right hand side is next on the chopping block. This mountain is also going to die. With all the fire on the ground, it kind of negates the damage. I mean, the protection of the fangs. The shielded fangs, right? The Easel really needs to figure out this right hand side. Narian really defending well over here. All of his phoenixes just coming to the right over here. It really is the first time I'm seeing anyone use the smoke bomb. Launches 45 smoke bombs towards the enemy every 10 seconds. I have a max range of 280. Okay. Narian takes the round, but is it going to be enough? It is not enough. He equalizes 600 HP for both players. What do they do here? I like defense tactics here. Could be really good for the guy who's got the giants. 30% HP increase on giants is amazing. He does it. That's a lot of HP. This this mountain is now almost 500,000 HP. Oil on the left here now. We've got two farseers with photon emission. I like that, so they cover all of the mountains. Upgrades all around for promotions all around for the Phoenix. Nice little play on the left here with the oil and the crawler for Easel. That's gonna do a little bit of damage. Got a missile strike over here. Narian does shield up. Does he put a shield over this oil? Okay, he probably is. Okay, nice. So he's got a shield over here, but it's only about 2/3 of it. This side is still going to get lit up. Temp range and rapid resupply. Not yet. I'm sure it's coming. Right, I like this. He's got the crawlers up front. The main reason for this is so that the smoke can trigger from this and the first gun-launched missile. So what that means is the smoke is effectively just going to sit over here now. And that smoke will affect Easel's units as well, which is great for Narion. So let's see how that works out. Yep, rapid resupply for both players. He now also has defense enhancement 2. So that's advanced defense tactics plus defense enhancement 2, making this mountain now 583,000 HP. I think that's just a mountain too high to climb. Sorry for the pun. That's what I think. That's a lot of HP. That's a lot of power on the board. Looks like the left side is getting through. The right side, the one Titan dies. The middle Titan doing quite well over here. 2 level 2 Titans on the left. They are just so strong. They are powering through despite a lot of damage coming their way. The marksman that's on the back line with range and aerial specialization doing a great job taking out the Phoenix. This looks all but over for Narion. This missile interceptor that was put down as kind of a mistake, I think, still surviving because this right side has been doing well the whole match. Unfortunately, they just couldn't do it this round. This smoke over here did affect Easel's units, but it just wasn't enough to win the round for Narion. What an epic game. I feel so honored to have been able to watch this and catch this game live. I think there were about 50 people in game watching this, and it was just hype all around. This is the last game of the third round of the tournament. Easel did go on to the grand finals and play there. I'm not going to spoil the result of that. I might do a VOD of that game, so I won't spoil it, but it was a good game. Otherwise, this was amazing. What did we have? We had 4 big Titans with quad ticks, triple ticks on sledgehammers, triple ticks on phoenixes, shielded fangs, double ticked marksman, and then the obligatory photon emission from the Farseer. Man, what an epic match. If you thought the same, please do leave a like, comment on what your favorite moment was of this game, and I'll check you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.